Welcome to Royal Caribbean's Thrill Waterpark. You may be thinking, is Royal Caribbean's Thrill Waterpark at CocoCay really worth the hype and that sometimes shocking price tag? We've all seen it from the ship, that colossal red and orange tower practically daring you to come play. But when you're looking at a price that can bounce around, you have to ask the question. On my most recent visit, I paid $55 a person to get into this exclusive corner of the island. And today, I'm giving you the real, unfiltered story of what that money gets you. From the tallest slide in the Caribbean to some great spots to relax for the day, I'll break down all the pros and cons. Let's go find out if it's a good value or just a good way to empty your wallet. After that scenic walk down the pier, you're hit with the electric energy of CocoCay. Now, most of this island paradise is totally free. The beaches at Chill Island, the kids' splash areas, but there are a few spots that'll cost you, and one of them is the Thrill Waterpark. You can't miss this entrance with that colorful archway and the slides spiraling into the sky behind it. A quick scan of our SeaPass cards and we were in. First things first, and a huge thumbs up from me. The lockers here are complimentary. You just find an empty one, punch in a code, and you're all set. It sounds like a small thing, but not having to mess around with a credit card or cash just to store your stuff starts the day off right. It's a secure spot to ditch your towels and other stuff so you can beeline it to the action. Speaking of towels, there are towel stations nearby, so you don't have to worry about bringing them with you from the ship. With our gear stashed, we headed straight for the main attraction, the icon of CocoCay, Daredevil's Tower. This thing is an absolute beast with 7 slides to try. First up, it's the big one, Daredevil's Peak. At 135 feet, it's the tallest water slide in the Caribbean. The walk up takes a while, but the view is amazing. This is a solo body slide, and as you can see, the speed you build up in those spirals is pretty intense. The lights and water effects inside the tube makes it feel even faster. Now, of course, Daredevil's Tower isn't just a one-trick pony. Next, we have the Dueling Demons. These are the drop slides. You stand in a capsule, cross your arms, and wait for the floor to literally drop out from under you. If you hate that stomach drop feeling, skip this one, but if you love it, this is one of my favorites. Next is the Screeching Serpent. This is another open vertical drop slide, but without the capsule start. You just push off and plummet. It's incredibly fast, and there's rarely a line. Next up are the Manta racers. You can race a friend down through twists and turns on 2 fun and easy water slides. And finally, the Green Mamba. This is the twisting green tube slide. It's a bit tamer than the drop slides, making it a great warm-up run if you're nervous about the big tower. After getting our fill of sheer drops, we moved over to the second tower, Splash Summit. This one feels a bit more family-oriented, but still brings the fun. Here you'll find the Splash Speedway, where you can grab a mat and race your friends side by side. Also here are some awesome raft slides, like the Twister, a winding 2-person tube slide. The Tailspin, where you ride down a fast-moving slide with 2 to 4 people. These are all perfect for groups and a great change of pace. Now let's talk about the biggest issue at any water park, lines. Here's the best advice I can possibly give you. Get in early, especially if there are 2 mega ships docked that day. For that first hour, we basically walked onto every single slide on Daredevil's Tower, including Daredevil's Peak. Later in the day, we saw lines stretch to 20, even 30 minutes on those popular slides. That early bird strategy is the key to getting your money's worth. After a few hours of adrenaline-fueled fun, we set out to see what else our ticket covered. Here you can also find what Royal Caribbean calls the largest wave pool in the Caribbean. It's an attraction in itself and a great place to just bob in the waves. Right next to that is the Adventure Pool, which is basically an aquatic obstacle course. It has floating lily pads to jump across, a rock climbing wall, and rope swings. A really fun way to challenge your friends and burn off some extra energy. Now, you certainly don't need to spend the entire day on slides or in the water. Between rides, this area gives you a lot of space to slow things down. The wave pool is massive and centrally located. It's a natural reset point between tower runs and a place where everyone in your group can regroup, float, or take a little breather. Surrounding the area are tons of lounge chairs, spread out in a way that actually works for you and your family. You're not locked into one zone. You can grab chairs close to the action or move a little farther out if you want something quieter. This is where Thrill Waterpark starts to feel less like a water slide only type of upcharge and more like a full day experience. Now let's talk Cabanas, because this is where things can get a little more interesting, especially for families or groups. Cabanas inside Thrill Waterpark aren't cheap, but here's the key detail a lot of people miss. Those Thrill Waterpark cabanas include admission for up to 6 people. If you're traveling with a family or a group of friends, splitting the cost of a cabana can sometimes make more sense than buying individual tickets for everyone. Plus, you'll get guaranteed shaded seating, a home base for the day, space to stash bags and regroup, some charging outlets, complimentary bottles of water, and everyone included without needing separate water park passes. It's not the right move for everyone, but for the right group, this can actually be the most cost-effective way to experience Thrill Waterpark and get a few extras along the way. Beyond the rides and the seating, the area is very well set up for an all-day stay. You're going to find here clean restrooms, freshwater showers, plenty of shaded areas, towel stations, paved footpaths for anyone with mobility issues, and even some charging stations for your phone. Nothing flashy, just well thought out, and it all contributes to a smoother, less stressful day. Let's move on to the food and drink. There is a snack shack located here, and the food is included with your Thrill Waterpark admission. It's a standard snack shack menu, and the food was pretty good. It's there if you want it, it's convenient, and it means you don't have to leave the area to eat. There are a number of bars scattered throughout the area to meet any of your liquid needs, and the drink package from the ship works here as well. Okay, we've tackled the slides, we've eaten the food, and we've explored every corner. It's time to answer that big question we started with. Is Thrill Waterpark worth the extra cost? Let's break it down. On the pro side, first, the slides are genuinely fun. Daredevil's Peak is a true bucket list experience for thrill junkies, and having 13 different slides means there's a great variety for every level of courage. Second, the included food at the snack shack is a nice plus. Third, the amenities are pretty good. Complimentary lockers, plenty of chairs, and clean facilities just make for a smoother, stress-free day. And finally, if you're smart about it and get there early, you can ride all the headliners with almost no waiting. Now for the cons. The most obvious con is the price itself. Now we paid $55, which we booked ahead of time, but that price is dynamic, and it can skyrocket based on the season and how full the ship is. I've seen prices climb over $100 and even hit as high as $160 per person. At that point, it becomes a much harder sell. Second, if you're not a huge water slide fan, or if your kids don't meet the height requirements for the big slides, you're just not going to get your money's worth. You'd probably have just as much fun at the free Oasis Lagoon pool nearby. And lastly, a day spent in the water park is a day not spent enjoying the rest of CocoCay. You're giving up time you could be relaxing on the gorgeous, free, Chill Island Beach or soaking up the sun at Harbor Beach. So what's the final call? For us, that $55 we paid, I think it was worth it. We enjoyed the water slides and we were in the park a good chunk of the day. We definitely took advantage of everything, including that free lunch. For water park lovers or for people bored with the rest of CocoCay, anything in that $45 to $70 range feels like a pretty decent value. But if the price for your sailing is pushing into triple digits, you have to be really honest with yourself about how much you're actually going to use it. If you're just going to ride a couple of slides and leave, you're far better off saving your money and enjoying all the amazing free stuff the island has to offer. Now, if relaxing is more your vibe, I've also covered the Hideaway Beach Club, which is an adults-only area on CocoCay that is also an additional charge. Check out the video linked here. So that's my take on Thrill Waterpark. What do you think? Have you been to this area and was it worth the price you paid? Let me know your experience and your verdict in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more cruise adventures, and thanks for watching. I'll see you on board again soon.